Clearly there, the pendulate, shitting all over the Piers Morgan crab. Hello, intertubes. OGjimbo back with another video. This is like the, that 19th video I've made this week? No, this is like 27, I think, this week. So I've been putting in work, I've been putting in time, I've been getting it done, I've been holding it down. Anyway, this video is kind of special because what I'm going to bring to you in this video is absolute proof and evidence of atheism. Absolute proof and evidence that atheism is real and true. I'm not sure how Ray Comfort put it, but I believe he was the one who asked the question, or was it Shock of God? Ray, Comfort, Fang, Venom of Shock X. One of those guys asked the question, show me absolute proof and evidence that atheism is true and real. And of course I was completely fucking stumped when I first heard that question. I was like, oh my god, what a genius goddamn question. That is fucking, man, how do I answer that one? Completely stumped. I went catatonic for 2 weeks after I heard that. I couldn't say a single word. I lost my job. That shit fucked me up, yo. But listen, I happened to stumble upon absolute proof and evidence that atheism is both true and real. The first thing I had to do was I had to figure out what is the Christian standard for acceptable evidence. And then I came across the answer because this cat, I believe his name is Downyourtube. He sent me a PM, and in it he said that, oh gee, I heard you talking shit about the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is absolutely true, it really existed. And there's scientific evidence of this. I can show you in a video. So I thought, I better give Downyourtube a chance here. So I go to his video, I look at it, and in fact, here is the video itself. This is proof and evidence from Downyourtube that Christianity is true and real, and that the Garden of Eden is true and real. Finally, the elusive Christian standard for evidence. I now have a rock-solid case for atheism. Thank you, Downyourtube. If you're a Christian, you're a little bit afraid, you're afraid you might lose your faith, don't want to lose your faith, turn the video off right now, because by the time you're done watching this, you will be absolutely convinced that atheism is true and real beyond a shadow of a fucking doubt. The story goes like this. Once upon a time, long, long ago, in the ancient land of California. This is something like 3 or 4 days ago. The pendulate sat down rather calmly and began to speak very calmly about matters of many sense-makings. When suddenly, without warning, the Piers Morgan crab came out of nowhere, frantically snipping its claws and snarling and looking very mean and threatening. Everyone expected the pendulate to also become angry and violent. Everyone expected the pendulate to begin immediately throwing punches and slapping slaps, but no. The pendulate merely kept his calm, took a deep breath, and instead uttered the magical words of many sense-makings. And before you knew it, the Piers Morgan crab shrunk down to a small enough size you could hold him right there in your hand. Naturally, he kept jumping and hopping around like an overly confident chihuahua that had wiggled its way free from the confines of some rich woman's purse, and was now running around the streets looking for a fight. But this only made his behavior seem comical. Clearly the pendulate had shat all over the Piers Morgan crab's arguments, therefore winning the battle handily without ever having to resort to violence of any kind.
When it comes to this particular premise, God no, you anger me.
Do I really?
Yes.
Do I really anger you?
You do. Because I think it's a deliberately provocative stance you take.
No, not
It's
at all.
designed to annoy and agitate people who have a sincere belief.
I don't think so at all. You won't find in this book anywhere any attacks on people. I am a huge fan of proselytizing. I am a huge fan of speaking your mind. The only way we can share the universe, the only way we can share humanity is by talking very strongly about what we believe.
Your provocative views don't necessarily offend me. However, there will be many Christians watching this who find it just offensive that you'd write a book called God No, and then calmly sit here and go, oh, I don't have any explanation for anything. However, you lot are barking mad.
Well, no, but you said the same thing. But what I'm saying, I never say you lot are barking mad.
You think they
that's
are,
kind of English.
You think we're all a bit crazy, though, a bit nuts?
No, not at all. Let me just ask you, do you believe in Thor?
Thor?
Yeah, Thor.
No, because that's not the type of God that I believe in.
Okay, but you are an atheist on every single God except the one you happened to be taught when you were a child. On everything else, you're an atheist.
We're going to take a short break. The good news for you is it doesn't have the finality of everything else in your life. we will be back in a moment.
Now, this sounds like an amazing story, I know. It truly does. It truly does. But where's the evidence, OG? We Christians need to see evidence. Well, I have evidence. Satellite imagery of the land of California. Do you see it? Right there. Are you looking close? Let's take a closer look still. Clearly there, the pendulate, shitting all over the Piers Morgan crab. You have just been shown proof and evidence that atheism is true and real, beyond the shadow of a doubt. And until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Down your tube.